Yeehaw! I don't know why I'm wearing a cowboy hat. Um, what's going on? It's a little indecisive here on the branding, but got a Miller Lite, got a cowboy hat, got a microphone. We are gonna do a bunch of random stuff. GM, GM's Orner. How long are we live for? I don't know, man. However long this takes. However long this takes. I've got a loose list of stuff I could do. I can poll this amazing audience of mine and we can decide what order we want to go. I have to make things that I need to do. I need to make one Showdown team, registered one Wildcat, and I have a casino bonus that I need to play through. So people have asked me to. They've thought it might be fun to witness that. Usually play on my phone when I'm in the bathroom. So let me see if I can make a poll, and I can do playoff best ball drafts. We can go through some of my assumptions and stuff that I'm using. No tools. Yeah, I think Underhill had that like a while back. I don't know if the markets are really reacting to that, so I guess I'll wait and see if the projection providers are going to change and update ownerships and stuff. So maybe we'll save the Showdown for in a little bit. So let me have a sip of this. And it's gonna. Paul was good. All right. So poll time. How do I make a poll? This is some really high quality stuff. Maybe we can do like an informal poll. Should I have to? I can't hear it. Play. I don't know. Worst GM. Can anyone hear this music? For some reason, I can't. This is just like. This is some good stuff. All right. Informal poll time. One for. Oh, you can't hear it. Okay, I can't. So I'm just gonna go. Oh, you know what? Maybe did I mute the site? Nope. All right, whatever. Vote 1 for casino. Vote 2 for Showdown. 3 for looking. But we'll start with 1 or 2. 1 or 2's in the chat. Do we want to hit the casino, or do we want to do Showdown? Honestly, I'm just going to vote for the casino, unless there's an overwhelming vote for Showdown. We have 1 vote for Showdown, which kind of offsets my vote. We got 2 votes for Showdown. Jacob, thanks for coming. There we go. We got one vote for the good guys. This will be quick. For regulations, download a plugin. This is how they get me. This is how North Korea acts my DraftKings balance, of which it's not that much. I'm gonna do some player location checks. Brad, what's up? GM. Hopefully everyone did well on their NBA uploads today. Cram. There we go. That's all we needed. That's all I needed. All right, I got the location checker up. We're having trouble. Don't have trouble. Let's see. Oh, man. This is where I'm at. I'm stuck. I thought we were checking. I thought we were geolocating. I thought we were going to be good. We're having trouble verifying your location. Do I have to like verify my account? Oh, I'm gonna do this off on the side. No, it's not working. It's not working. As you could see, I've got like 1,500 left on this playthrough. 10x playthrough. We almost made it. We almost made it, but I don't know. Am I gonna play on my phone and throw the phone on there? Roll the dice, claim a prize. Recheck location. We're having trouble verifying. Am I on a VPN? No. That's just not working. I've already downloaded the plugin. Sorry, folks. It's just not in the cards. It's not in the cards. Let's see if the powers that be. We'll give this one more try. No. All right. Let's see if the powers that be have updated. We'll do a light showdown process, a super light showdown process. Let's see. Showdown breakdown. Open up a showdown spreadsheet. Anyone have takes on the game? I mean, obviously the Packers are supposed to blow them out. Action-wise, what I've got, I think I bet Jawan Johnson anytime touchdown plus 650. It feels pretty good. It was on FanDuel. All right. So here is how easy does it. Copies and pastes. My friends over at Establish the Run. Let's take a look. All right, so they still have. So here's the problem. They still have MVS in here. Can you guys see that? They still have MVS in for his ownership. So if you take a sum of the ownership, it probably adds up to 600. Yeah. So they got to take MVS, his ownership out, redistribute it to, I guess Dante Pettis, etc. Everyone's saying Jacobs going to get a massive run out. I have no idea why they would overwork him in a game like this. Yeah, they're 14-point favorites. They have been mixing in. Like Chris Brooks and whoever else. Let's take a look. At IQ, make this type. Let's optimize viewership. This is just me. This is just me. We'll see how many more days I have left out there before little baby comes. If you can see the crib behind me, due in a couple days. So I wanted to fire up a stream before I'm not as available. All right, Chris Brooks has been playing. So the percentages are great, but let's look at actual. Stormy, 100% Chris Brooks. Congrats, thank you. All right, Emmanuel Wilson. All right, let's go further back. Let's see if there's been any path to these guys playing. Yeah, I don't hate that. I do think let's see what Josh Jacobs at 11.6, 82%. Ooh, 33% the captain. Dear Lord, that's gonna be tough. Ryan, hello. That's a tough one. See if can we get any read on. So my thoughts on the Packers receivers I loved Jaden Reed. I think he's super talented. I think no one ever wants to play Romeo Doubs, and I think Romeo Doubs is Jordan Love's favorite receiver. So whenever I play, I always boost Romeo Doubs. And pricing wise here, I think it makes sense that he'll definitely get squeezed. Well, his projection is the lowest of the three. So projection slappies are not going to be on him. And Jaden Reed, will be the highest projection or highest ceiling or close to it with Watson. So people they'll play Watson because he's the cheapest, or they'll play Jaden Reed because he's the best, and then they won't play Dobbs. So get some squeeze there. Musgrave, I saw Luke Dusgrave was back. I saw a blurb that he's going to be on a limited snap count. Let me just see if anyone knows let's see, projection. Is MVS? Yeah, MVS still in. I saw it was like the number 15 is ringing a bell for me. At 1600, like that could be fine at 5%. That could be fine. It could be fine. So yeah, like as far as like things that jump off the page, I just have this sorted by projection in ownership, and like this is like super rudimentary, but just like a quick way for me to look at things that jump off the page. Yeah, so Mason Tipton's gonna get this. Like Jamal Williams looks relatively low owned if people are playing Kendry Miller chalk at 9,400. Dear Lord. All right, so this looks like a pretty flat ownership, right? People feel good about Jacobs, feel good about Love. They will play a Packer receiver, if not two, including Kraft in that. And then it's kind of spread. And there's not concentration. This would be a really good slate to play a lot of entries in. I'm just lazy and I've been getting my ass kicked. So I'm just doing one. One higher stakes. We'll wait. In the meantime, all right, well, while we wait for Cody to do his thing, anyone, like, let's look at playoff odds, maybe, and like how I build my spreadsheet, which I'm not giving any, maybe I'll post it after. If you guys stick around, I'll post it in the chat at the end. The ways that I aggregate data is not very complex, but I'm not sure how many people are doing this. Jamal plus 600. Is that on FanDuel too? Because I feel like FanDuel has the best. I'm on Jawan 650, but I would add Jamal 600. So Circa is like one of the largest, if not the largest, like high liquidity sportsbooks out there that also has the no. So a lot of times people are using odds that only show the yes, and it's not necessarily balanced. So what I do is pull in the yes, pull in the no, take an average, correlate it to percent, and this is to make the Super Bowl, aka. All right, if anyone wants to tell Brian plus 600 on MGM, I don't think I have MGM, but I'll add some Jamal or play him in Showdown. So this is just market derived chance to make the Super Bowl, so like win the conference. I pull who wins the championship, doesn't really matter. I used to use this for some reason, so I just divide by 2. Doesn't really matter. But essentially, this is saying right now, the market is implying the Chiefs and the Lions are in the first tier. You could honestly probably include Buffalo, the 35 and 31%. Next up, the Eagles at 25. I know the Eagles have been falling a bit because of Jalen Hurts concussion, which I'm sure he'll probably be back this week, if not next. But also them losing the 1 seed, but I think that's kind of offset by the fact that you get the round 1 game from them. Ravens up there, and then it flattens out to like Vikings, Packers, Steelers. Rams actually are one that really surprised me, so I've been getting a lot of Rams. So yeah, this is just like, this I believe uses like the New York Times like Sims for, if they make the playoffs, and then I look at expected games like buys, etc. So one thing that I do that I don't know if people do, I've seen a lot of people, a lot of providers use expected games, which makes sense, right? Because like you basically have points per game projections, right? Josh Allen scores 23 games, Saquon 22, whatever. I think what I use here is year to date as of like a week or 2 ago, and then I plus or minus people based on stuff that I felt deep inside. So people, will multiply the games, and then you do your VORP formula or whatever, right? What I do that's slightly different. I don't know if everyone does this. I don't know if people agree with this. You can kind of imply how often a team obviously plays in round 1, whether they get the bye or not, right? Often they play in round 2, make the conference championship, make the Super Bowl. So essentially that translates to Josh Allen, right? Let's look at Buffalo. 88% of the time they are playing in round 1. That leaves 12% that they have a bye. So Josh Allen's round 1 is not, so like it comes out to 2.5 games, but 0.8 of those, 0.9 of those is in round 1. That makes sense. So what I basically do here is multiply the chance that they play in a certain round by the points per game. Then, so like what a lot of people will do, right, is just say, hey, Buffalo's going to play 2.5 games at this points per game, and that's his expected points. What I do is something called weighted points. And you guys tell me if this makes sense, if anyone does similar, if anyone disagrees or agrees while I have a sip. But essentially saying, well, we care a lot more about the Super Bowl than we do round 1. And we care increasingly more for each round because of the advanced structures, right? The easiest round to advance is round 1, and the gauntlets are like 2 out of 6, and then I believe it's 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10. But as you go on, obviously it's harder and harder to feel the team because in theory the better teams are advancing. I don't want to like over explain things because I feel like my audience is pretty intelligent. But essentially what I'm weighting is 10% for round 1, 20% round 2, 30 round 3, and then 40% for the Super Bowl. So then what that comes out to, it values the higher probability Super Bowl participants more than just looking at like an expected games kind of model, right? That makes sense. And then I kind of do some value over replacement. So that's essentially how my ranks are derived. Like we can look at like, you know, team by team stuff, whatever. That's how I derive my ranks. I want to see if Showdown is here. I always said that my casino wasn't working. I might just pull it up on my phone and throw the phone in front of the... Let's see, where's MVS? MVS is still 21.7%. That's annoying. All right, let's see how terrible would it be for television to throw. This is really good radio right now. All right. We live? Can you guys see that? All right, we'll autoplay. We'll do one set of 10 spins. We'll do 10 spins. I mean, Cody has to hurry up. Cody has to hurry up to get me away from the slots. 40 a spin. We'll do 10 auto spins. You ready? I'm gonna watch this with you. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me pause. Ooh, $130 at first spin. All right. I guess you don't need the spreadsheet, huh? Full screen face. You want to see my face? All right. Here we go. Ooh, $100. 140. Uh-oh, free spin. Nope. Nothing. We started at like 3,000, so that'll be our barometer. $10. Net lost 30. Nothing on this. 0. 0. Oh, nope, 0. Free spin in tile 1 is usually good. 0. 0. Shout out to the NBA. All right, let's see what the damage was. Down to 200. All right, we'll do another spin. Another set of 10. 0. This is 20. What do we get? 30. All right, that's lost a 10. Got an early wild. $10. Love the red 7s. Heavy red 7s early. $0. 2 spins left. $0. 2 40s early. Nope. $0. 0. That's it. All right. Down 600. Down 600. Come on, Cody. Is there an FAQ or guide? Which one? Try to make them self-explanatory. He still has MVS in. Try to make them self-explanatory, but if you tell me which one you're looking for, I can walk through it. All right, we'll do one more set. We need a winner. We need a shipper here. Down 600. Oh, nope. Nothing. Oh. Almost big one. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, this is promising. Maybe $100, 200, 270. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna pause this. All right, we've almost played through the bonus. 150 left, but I don't think it counts everything one for one. So I've almost played through this. Started at 1200. Started at 1200 pre-bonus. Bonus was 600. Put in 600, get 600, but 10x playthrough. Ran that up to 6K, but obviously couldn't withdraw it, and now we're down to 2400. So anything above and beyond 1800 is a win. All right, let's see. I'm turning the audio on. We'll do 10 more spins, and I think I'll be in the clear. Still no audio. I'm gonna pause it. We'll get some audio. All right, let's see. Turn audio. No. Come on, pause it. Turn audio on. Can you hear it? Silent. I'm gonna turn silent on. Oh, there we go. We got music now. All right. 10 spins. Nothing. Oh, 3 eruptions early. Uh-oh, here we go. Get one. We got a wild. $40, break even spin. 2 spins left. Give me something. Last spin. That was the last spin. I'm approximately 150 above break even on my journey today. So we played through the bonus. Let's see if MVS is listed out yet, and we can look at Showdown. Let's see. MVS is still in. All right. Do we do a couple more spins? Maybe a hand. Maybe we'll play a hand. 150 up. So we'll do BR made easy. I don't know what terms like ADP, VORP, and love mean. All right. Well, we'll take a look at last week's sheet there. Do a quick walkthrough. All right. We'll do max we're going to lose is 150. We're going to put 75. We'll play 2 hands if we lose, and that's it. 18 against the 6. That's a stand. 26. All right. 75. We'll go up to hundo. 17 against the 9. That's not great, but it's not necessarily a loser. Make sure I press stand without. Oh, 21 for the dealer. Okay. Last hand. If we lose, we're done. Closing the app, deleting the app. 19 against a 10. No ace. 19 against a 10. So obviously this is a stand. 26. All right. 18 against a 6. We're getting some good stuff. Oh, that's a winner. Oh, 11 against a 10. 11 against a 10. Anyone scared? Anyone scared? You know what to do. Everyone knows what to do. Ooh, winning streak. All right. We're up to 23. Should we do 150? You win a double down. You gotta go. Oh, 9 against an 8. 9 against an 8. Does the books, anyone a savant? Anyone know? 9 against an 8. Is that a double? I feel like that's a borderline double. I'm gonna try and look it up, but I think it's a borderline double. But I might just hit. I'm not trying to necessarily lose. It's rigged. I do like fun, but 9 against an 8, the books has to hit. Books has to hit unless it's 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that makes sense. 15 against an 8, that's a hit. And that's a bust. All right. 10 against a 7 is a double. 10 against a 7 is a double. It's a double and we're done. Double and we're done. Win or lose, we're done. 19. All right. Well, I said win or lose, we're done, but we won, so keep playing. 17 against a 9. If we lose, we're done. All right. We'll call it there. $100. Thanks, DraftKings. That's fine. No. That's just a let's go. All right, let's see. How do I get? MVS is still in, bro. Cody's trying to bankrupt me. Maybe he's in and they've adjusted everyone else. What's everyone's like? What's the action look like for the holiday? Because like every sport is on, right? Where's this stuff? There it is. John Fitzpatrick twice, doesn't matter. Okay, so he's moved MVS out. Oh, because MVS is at 0 projection. He hasn't redistributed MVS yet. So should we do? All right, we'll do a draft and then we'll see. All right, 1 for DraftKings, 1 for DK, 2 for Underdog. Playoff best ball draft. I feel like my audience probably skews more Underdog. I think the action is really good on DraftKings. Worst votes too. I feel like we can possibly get a more friends and family draft on Underdog. All right, I just upload my rankings. I think these take like 15 minutes or so. We'll see. Oh, but they're kind of buried here because people are doing these paloozas and nonsense. How do I find it? I'm gonna do a gauntlet and hopefully people can make it in. All right, Portafill. All right, we got time. Chat. Portafill gauntlet, $25 gauntlet. You have my rankings in front of you. So you can snipe me, even though you shouldn't. Or 4 to fill a gauntlet. I am surprised. Nobody's drafting. All right, we got 1, we got 2. Keep checking. Is there anything else for this game? Like, I'm not going to get any sort of read on this Saints wide receiver stuff, right, without MVS. Like, Kevin Austin seems to be playing a lot. Tipton hasn't played in a while. Cedric Wilson. Dante Pettis played a good bit. Still waiting for two. Still waiting for two here. R.I.P. Taysom. Jawan. Foster Moreau. Waiting for one. Man, like I don't know. I don't really know. All right, they've actually moved MVS out, but we're waiting for one. Waiting for one here, but in the meantime, what I can do now, we're waiting for two. We'll do an abridged punt off in Showdown. All right. So here's what we do. Take this. We don't need John Fitzpatrick twice. app.sabersim.com. Promo code EASY for 0% off. I'm waiting for one still. Let's go. So maybe we can put in what we want. Have it generate, and while we're drafting. How do I do this? Download from DraftKings. I've just registered the one. Wildcat here. Build one. Upload. Name, projection, ownership, captain ownership. Call it ETR. Flex. Average. I actually have a 75-25 ETR. We'll sort there. All right. I can lean on chat here. All right. We'll just go down in order projections. We're still waiting for one. If anyone wants to do the gauntlet. Prop blocks. We gave out Jamal. There's a plus 600 on Jamal anytime, and I got a plus 650 on Jawan Johnson. Haven't looked at anything else. But that's where my head's at. All right, they're about to fill. That's filled. Josh Jacobs, I'm gonna put him at. I'll put him at ETR's 21. I'll go 21.5. Draft starts in. Oh, we're picking from the 101. I've been messing around with the idea of I really like, and I hate Patrick Mahomes. I guess his ADP is up to 11. I've been really liking the NFC early, and you take Mahomes, and it's just easy game. I don't have much Josh Allen, maybe because I haven't been drafting much, but so yeah, I think at one you do probably have to go Josh Allen. I think maybe towards the end of the season, when you know the seeding and stuff, you can maybe make an argument for getting weirder or whatever. Probably not the case right now. The clock. I'm getting a phone call. I'll go Josh. I think the thing with these drafts is how much more fun the NFC is to draft than the AFC skill position wise. So you have the Vikings, you have the Packers, I think are undervalued. The Rams are pretty good. So yeah, it's really hard to not go with Josh Allen. Saquon, Hurts, Lamar. It's my buddy SFX in the 2-hole. We got Zorner in the 5. We got a wild card possibly in the 6. Ooh, SFX not playing for the Lions. That's interesting, right? Not playing for the Lions. Derrick Henry from Zorner. Wonder if he goes Goff. Wow, the lines are falling. Why? There's Gibbs. Wonder if this guy goes Gibbs Amonra and dares the room to take Goff. And I think Zorner probably should take Goff if that is the case, right? Unless he's doing the thing that I said was weird, which is you take Henry. Oh, God, Jacobs. You take Henry and then you take Mahomes and you play for Henry crushing. I mean, now what? I think you take Goff. Well, no, you probably let Goff go and you dare the room not to take Goff. You dare the room to not take Goff. Yeah, I think that's an Amon-Ra. You take Goff on the way back. If not, you're kind of SOL. But I think that's the move. Lamar A.J. Brown. The Hurts guy. Yeah, so this is why. I mean, Josh Allen is definitely the one, but I think SFX, like in the 2-hole. Like I know people, I've seen people talk about how QB should be going 1 through 4, but it's like if you get Goff and Mahomes on the way back, like I think you could argue Gibbs in the 2, because like very often you're getting Goff or Mahomes back, and I think that's a really strong way to build. I'm not used to building the 1 QB stuff, which I think you probably should for Josh Allen. So he goes Devontae. All right, so. I mean, I don't often get Justin Jefferson. I have him ranked 15, but like, doesn't matter. Because I could go Jefferson, Aaron Jones, or I could just go, Jameson. I will go probably Jameson and Jefferson. I'll go Jameson, Jefferson. If the room for some reason just completely disrespects the Vikings, I'm not against a Darnold super late. You can go into a QB here. Probably not what I'm going to do or want to do. So now Zorner's got a sweat on Goff, but like the room should, I mean, it looks like the people know what they're doing. So this is Goff all day. You can't trust the guy in the 6, and also he has a reason to take Goff. So this is a pretty noted start from the 5. The 2 looks good. Obviously, Mahomes, the highest likelihood quarterback in the Super Bowl with a top 2 NFC team and the good players. I don't know about Devontae, but you know what I mean. Nico Collins, that's tough. This guy's just drafting in his Battle Royale. Puka. That's a shame. I mean, I have probably not a good reason to take Puka since I'm already betting on Detroit and Minnesota. People are viewing Minnesota as just like, a good advanced team, but their playoff odds are really not that different from the Ravens, right? Like to make the Super Bowl, like, yeah, their Super Bowl make odds are lower, but to make the conference championship, like they're in that conversation. And I don't think people are playing it that way. So 6-spot depth, but very live to get. Yeah. So like your EV is just so back weighted in this contest. So like, well, 2 out of 6 advance, and then it's 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10. So it's like the easiest to advance, and like the minimum cash. Do you even get paid anything for advancing here? You get 20 out of your 25 back for advancing, and then you have to advance again to get another 20. So it's just like it's a complete wrong way to build. So I have a lot of Chiefs here, but I'm not going Chiefs. Aaron Jones is a pretty easy click, and then like Buffalo player of choice. I have Keon Coleman ahead of Amari. I'll milk the clock here, and we'll look at the usage in the last few weeks for Buffalo receivers. Obviously, Shakir is the one. Are they ramping up Amari for something, right? Or is it Keon? Or is the move here you respect ADP, or you take Addison? And I could build like a nutted, right? This is my consideration set here, more or less in this order. I'll go Amari here. I'll respect ADP because the room could for sure give me Keon back. and nobody has taken a Viking besides me. So people can or should take Addison, but there's a path he even gets back to me, so that's interesting as well. DeAndre, Kyron. This guy knows what he's doing, which is good. Good to have. We've got Cook and Shakir. Yeah. Like the naked Jalen Hurts is definitely like an interesting thing, right? Where like you're on the clock. And it's like, do you take Devontae Smith, who probably doesn't deserve to go 10, 11, 10, but he's not making it back to you because the two guys in the 1 and 2 usually have reason to take Eagles. Mike Evans is just a horrible pick. I love Mike Evans, but like their odds dropped from 80+% to now they're coin flip-ish. I have them at 59. I've seen places closer to 50% just to make it. So them in Atlanta are basically coin flipping for who gets in. Mixon. It's like if he doesn't get, if the chat wants to collude, and I'm not saying you should collude, but if we want to just take all the quarterbacks and leave this guy without a quarterback, because this guy is taking advance equity from us, right? So, where am I? How do I do this? Oh, that's not what you want. That's for sure not what anyone wants. All right, we'll go back here. Pickens. All right, so what's Mark doing? He's got Goff, and he's playing the AFC North. Usually people play NFC North. This guy just annoyed me with Addison. That would have been cool to just build out the super Vikings. But yeah, I don't know. That pick makes a whole lot of sense. Maybe just kind of price enforcing there. Goddard's someone I'm having a hard time with. I don't know if anyone knows if he's even going to be back. Dude, I'm trying to get my money's worth. I paid however much I paid. All right, Keon Coleman makes it back. I'm not in the QB market. I definitely don't need one. So here is where do I do this? Should I have not done that with the chat? So it's Keon Coleman. It's Keon. Oh, Kincaid. Oh my god, I hate Dalton Kincaid so much, but this is cheap enough, right? Where it's okay. Oh. Blah. I need a Super Bowl running back, right? Do I want? I'll take Buffalo later. Where's Kincaid? That's fine. I want to take Dustin Knox later. Was out on not 6th Street, but Rainy Street. Blue suede hat. It might be women's, honestly. It barely fits on my head. Gained a little bit of weight, so that doesn't help. But me and the boys were getting after it on a bachelor party. And when in Rome. It's always fun how I don't know what kind of bachelor parties y'all go to, but where me and my buddies are not huge planners, so it's always fun to see what random activity kind of becomes the we didn't even plan for this and ended up being the best part. And the reason I bring that up is we had this yard, and we were just out playing. We were just out playing wiffle ball. I Uber Eats a wiffle ball bat and some balls. We were just out there in the yard taking hacks. Shirts for skins, of course. And that ended up being one of the most fun things that I've done at a bachelor party. So if anyone ever has a bachelor party in a yard and it's you're up too early to go to the bars aren't open yet, Highly recommend it. Oh, and then we ran suicides. Losing team ran suicides. I have to run. Trying to find. Yeah. Yeah, so we all got cowboy hats, and then that was fun. All right. Sam Darnold goes to this guy. He's just collecting a rainbow. He has so far he has 2 Texans. That's it. Let me see, like, what do I... So I've got Buffalo. I have 4 Buffalo. What I need is... There's one guy that I need. And then everything else is gravy. What's nice is none of my guys are on bye round 1 either. This is pretty sick. I don't hate Ray Davis is not who I had in mind, but SFX has no reason to take them. Kareem Hunt. All right. Dave Montgomery. And then between Ty Johnson, like, do people have a read on Ty Johnson versus Ray Davis? Because I don't. Ty Johnson's going earlier. I'm going to take Montgomery. And then what I'll do is I'll queue these guys. I'll take one on the way back. And then, let me see. Do I need, like, a Najee just to, like, give me some round 1 points at running back in case Aaron Jones doesn't cut it? Or Cooper Kupp. It's like a one-off advance piece. Najee or Kupp? I think we'll go Najee. Sorry, Mark. But Najee. I don't know if the thank you was a sarcastic one for taking your Najee. Oh, you already have Jalen Warren. Is that a mouse slip? Oh, Ty is in Ty Johnson. Yeah, so I don't usually, like, there's a lot of running backs, right? But receiver-wise, I have Jefferson for as long as he lasts, and then he'll get replaced on by Jameson, and then it's Buffalo, right? So all I need is 1 or 2 Buffaloes a week. That feels okay. Could even go Matt Collins. Did Ty Johnson go? Did that just happen? Where's my queue just, like, broken? Ty Johnson. It's like Freiermuth in theory, but Matt Collins. All right, we'll come back. All right. Jacobs, I'm going slightly under the projection here. Jordan Love, I'm just going to keep Kendry. For the brand, I have to go under. Rattler. I'll go. It's not going to take much to get Rattler above the field. Ray Davis and Matt Collins. I would really much prefer Ray Davis. He has effects and no reason to take him, snipe him from me. Stafford. All right, and I think that's going to close the tab. Oh no, this took Ray Davis, but so I guess in review, did I take Ray Davis? I didn't take him yet, I guess. Oh wait, did Ty Johnson go? Oh, Ty Johnson won, so I guess I got Ray Davis. In review, a lot of Buffalo, Detroit, Minnesota. Call it a day. Boom. All right. Spencer Rattler. Close the tab on that. Christian Watson over under. I'm not going to touch Christian Watson. I'm not going to touch Jaden Reed. I'm going to bump Dobbs a bit. Packers DST at 6,200. I'm just going to keep them there. I'm sure they'll pop. Love Tucker Craft. I'm going to keep them there. McManus, an interesting way to bet against how people view this game going. 30 to 15 projected implied total. Jawan, I think, is probably going to be popular as the only Saint pass catcher people have heard of. So that's something to keep in mind. Definitely something to keep in mind. I'm just going to keep him there. We'll see. Some say Kevin Austin. Dude, I don't know. Boston Brown. Groupie. Like, are the Saints kicking in losses? Like, not a ton, right? 2-3 field goal times 0 in this 35-14 loss. Like, if this game plays out similar to that Saints game, they're all Saints games. Similar to this Cleveland game, it's not going to be great for Groupie. If he's 15, like, I could see him being lower than this 15-9. It's 4,800. I'll bump him, but I doubt I get to that. Jamal, I do think we're going to get Jamal. They did not elevate Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Dante Pettis I'll keep. Wicks I'll keep. I'm not going to play him, though. Cedric Wilson, Saints D, right? It's got to be brand play. Got to bump him up a little bit. Chris Brooks, let me see. Did Storm said Chris Brooks? To scroll all the way up to the top. 100% Chris Brooks. All right. Manuel Wilson, I don't know. Mason Tipton, Dusgrave, Jordan Mims. It's like hard to like. Do you even need to pick these guys, right? Normally, if I was doing this, I would go like 42,000 min, but I'm only playing the one. I'm only playing the Wildcat, so I'm gonna try and make good teams. Now, I'd usually have rules for like how many points off the optimal I want to be, like 10 or 15 points off the optimal, or like 10 or 15% off the optimal. But we're just gonna do an abridged version tonight. Let it ride. It's only built one lineup. I hate how it does that. All right, we'll run this sim. Should I like refresh? I should have refreshed, huh? Just in case it had like different changes. No, nothing changed. Thank goodness. All right, chat. If you guys recall, the last time I fired up a stream was for Thanksgiving, and you bullied me into playing a Tua team. Bullied me into playing a Tua team. Let's see if we can find that. I did not want to play a Tua team, and it was literally the only fucking thing that saved my day. Came in 8th in the Wildcat because the chat bullied me into Tua team. Tua, we did 2 Bears. I remember wanting to play that. Jonnu had more or less 50 points in the fourth quarter of that game. So that was kind of sick. Rico Dowdle, my favorite player of all time, of course. So yeah, we didn't exactly come close to taking it down, but that was nice. 12K. All right. And that's come and gone multiple times since then. All right, let's take a look at some lineups. I hate this view. Why does it default to that? All right, this is cool. Christian Watson captain. I don't love this already. If anything, I want to play Dobbs captain. We see captain ownerships. Also, this is like very different than my process, but I'm literally just making one team. So we'll see how it goes. Josh Jacobs captain. I'm just not going to play that. Love captain. I don't hate, right? Watson is an X-owned. Yeah, so Dobbs at 5% is nice. I'm partial to a Dobbs. Open to Watson. And I'm open to Love. That's kind of my captain pool. Let's look at this Dobbs team. All right, let me sort by. Let me just in theory, this will all factor into the Sims, but just let me see the highest projected. The optimal or close to is 88 points. So I think it's hard to show up with something below 75. It's probably where I would put my cutoff if I was MMEing. Like this 76, like that feels low for that to be the number one ROI in the Wildcat. The thing is that I found in the Wildcat, even though, let's look at the actual contest. Even though, I guess it's probably full. Even though it's only 1,600 people, you end up having to be pretty close to the optimal anyway. So it's like, it's tougher than you think. 76, 1, man. Like Dante Pettis, people have a good read on Dante Pettis. I also don't want to play Kendry Miller. But you have the salary, I just don't want to play Kendry Miller. 72 points is in my third optimal. This feels wrong. All right, let's see the top non-Kendry Miller. Yeah, put some in captain. Get lost. All right. Jordan Love captain to Dobbs, Watson, Kraft. Oh, I like this. Oh, it's a good one. I like this. This is in my consideration pool. Ooh, I like that. Jaden Reed captain. No. It's fine, but I'm going Dobbs flag plants now. Is anyone here to tell me that I should play Kendry Miller? Does this have Jawan Johnson? This has no path to Jawan Johnson, right? Unless I come off a Kraft or something. Like, how do I look at, like, if I do want to play Jawan Johnson? I think this 27% might be close to 40, because I think he's the highest owned Saint today. And you have to play Saint. Do we like this? Just like the Onslaught and Jawan? I think everyone's playing this. But people will play this with... No, they'll just play this. Yeah, I hate this. I hate that team. Nope. Do we fade Watson? Like, what about this? Groupie. I don't love that. Dobbs Watson. Love Dobbs Watson. Rattler, Jawan, and Groupie. It's like, this is more, like, this is okay. But rank 46, you can't play 46. Everyone knows that. You can't play 46. Jamal Williams. All right, if the $15 is not full, I'll play some Jamal Williams because I do want to play some. All right, well, let's find. This is not how to do it, but let me just find a Jamal Williams team. I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play one team. I'm just gonna play one team in there, and this is not how you should do this, but just get an idea. You know what? No, we're just gonna go from the dome. We'll go from the dome, the flag plants, and the $15. Dobbs captain. Jamal Williams. Might as well go Love, right? Might as well go Love. We can afford Jacobs. Jawan. Can't afford Rattler, right? All right, so how do we get... So we have to get off Jacobs. Kendry? No. Reed? Lee 1500? No. Christian Watson? Dobbs captain, Love Watson, Jamal, Rattler, Jawan. Jamal caught some passes. Whoa. Who can tell me about Xavier and Valaday? Wyoming? 26-year-old? Yeah, no. Alright. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play this. That's what I feel. That's what I feel deep down. Alright, let's solve this now. I'll uncheck Kendry. Let's find... I didn't hate this team. What was the favorited team? Oh, 74.4. Oh, it's so low. Oh, it's because I changed stuff. Kevin Austin. That's just NPC. What's with Kevin Austin? What's with Kevin Austin? Why is Kevin Austin coming up? Like, I don't want to show playing Kevin Austin. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? I mean, someone's got to score, but like, oh, we got a Jamal team up top. Dobbs, Love, and then the Saints are super competitive. What about Dante Pettis? I like this. Uses almost all the salary, but I don't know if it's going to be super duped because Dobbs is pretty low owned. Nothing else is very low owned. But how do we force Jawan? How do we force Jawan? Let me just see like what a good Jawan team is, because what's his usage been like? But 2-3 targets. I mean, yeah, Jawan's gonna be so owned. Like, this ownership is wrong. 74. Like, what is all this? All right, I'm gonna rebuild the lineups, and I'm gonna rebuild, and I'm gonna tell it that I want at least 77 points. Optimal is 88. Let's try that. Flag planting Kevin Austin. Why? Like, tell me one thing about Kevin Austin. No, you're not playing Kendrick Mode. Tell me one thing about Kevin Austin. Kevin Austin Jr. Player profiler. Is that a boomer move? That's Calvin Austin. See, like, if I Google you and it takes me to like another scrub instead of you, that's not great. All right, so he's fast. Tyrell Williams, 6'2", 200. Okay. Notre Dame. Okay. Should I just play that team then with Kevin Austin? Let's look at his Football Reference, college stats. Notre Dame. Look at that. As a senior. Fun fact, same name as his dad. He's like a Neum FMBS here. Scheming plays. Scheming plays. The guy's touched the football twice in the last 2 weeks. The high watermark on times he's touched the football is 4. All right. Cole led the Fighting Irish in 2021 in yards and touchdowns. 11-2 year. Wow, more yards than Michael Mayer on 23 fewer catches. Okay. Big play guy. 6'2", 200, 4.4 speed. 18.5 yards per reception. Anyone? Let's look at Packers inactive. Jair's out. Okay. All right. Kevin Austin it is, bro. Kevin Austin it is. Just going to rerun the Sims and we'll see. But otherwise, I'll go with that Kevin Austin team with Romeo Dobbs. I mean, Dobbs is just going to score, right? He's just going to score. But it's 19 points from Dobbs. I want to play 40-year-old Jamal Williams. Hey, don't tempt me. It's a good time. No one wants to play Romeo Dobbs and captain. Why would he even be? Why would he even be over 1% owned? All right. Well, this team is calling out to me too, right? Where it's Love captain. That just kind of feels con to me. But Love captain, Reed, Dobbs, Rattler, Jawan, Austin. I like this. I actually kind of like this more than what I had before. Kind of like that more than what I had before. This is not awful. Yeah. It is awful. All right. All right, so let's see. So this one is Love to Dobbs, Watson, Kraft. So the difference between this and the first one, so it's Reed and Jawan versus Kraft and Watson. All right. 1 for Reed, Jawan. 2 for Kraft, Watson. No, that's not. Yeah. This is 77-4. Like the line of time to scrape and rerun. Dude, you're telling me. 77-4, 153 ROI, 207 ROI, 77. I mean, same projection, like same ownership. This uses less salary, 49.3. It's not super likely to be duped. Like, I like the idea of playing this to be slightly more competitive than 14 to 30. With the 3 Saints here, I think that construction is going to be less owned than Jamal Captain with 5 factors. That's ours. Then this one, which is a 4-2. This is, fading Jaden Reed. All right, we'll just go with this. We'll go love Reed. Love Cap. Reed. This is like not my normal process, but I'm short for time, getting hungry. I want to be on here for too long. Kevin Austin. I've long been a Kevin Austin fan and appreciator. Dobbs. Are people going to play Dobbs versus Watson? Right? Like that's the question. I mean, my Soul Reed is Dobbs over Watson. All right, send it. Anything else interesting in the lobby? I'll see if like qualifiers are still open come game time. Now these are filling better than usual. All right, boys. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know when you'll next see me, but I'm sure I'll be online here and there, and by that I mean all the time. So hit a like on your way out, or don't. I'll see you in the lobbies. I'll see you in Discord. I'll see you on Twitter. I'll see you everywhere, but in real life. Take it easy. Good luck in all your action. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Happy New Year. Good luck in week 17 if you made it. I did not. That's it. Peace.